What is a SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and it's been a long time since we talked about The Wolf Among Us Season 2. Now, last time when we talked about it, it was the trailer reaction, and I did a small breakdown as well. This is the release date is so far away, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take my time. But anyways, today we're gonna talk about The Wolf Among Us 2, Episode 1, New Info, coming from Edge magazine, and just my take on the situation at hand. So, before we get to that, as we guys know that it was confirmed by the developers that this season will be dropping in multiple episodes, so yep, the episodic format is back. Thank goodness. That is number one. Number two, there will be wait time, but like very reduced wait time, but at the same time they want the wait in between episodes just like back in the day. That is the focus, so that fans can theorize, speculate, anticipate, because that was the whole fun of Telltale games and whatnot. So that is fantastic, number one. Number two, it is season 2. A lot of people might be wondering, Smack, for the players who have not played the game, what do we do here? So it is revealed you don't have to really play The Wolf Among Us 1 to enjoy Wolf Among Us 2. However, everybody who has played 1 will tell you, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Play Wolf Among Us 1. It says that episode 1 will catch players up on the lore and story of Wolf Among Us. Just like The Walking Dead, the final season, where in the beginning Clementine had this whole monologue, all 3 seasons in the past, the history and entire recap, but the fans who have played season 1 and played season 2 and 3 knows that even though that recap is good, it still it will never beat the experience of playing those games on your own. So it says that the game will be understandable for people who didn't play the original. Okay, so take the stuff that have made that game amazing, Wolf Among Us 1, and basically double down on it. This game will do that, but it'll do it in a way so that a newcomer who was not there during the Wolf Among Us 1 days, they will enjoy and get the same feeling as we did, but it'll satisfy both the Wolf Among Us Season 1 fans who've been there from day 1 and the new fans who have just joined. It'll be new and fresh, and people will love it. It is also revealed that the game's story specifically will stand on its own. It doesn't have to connect to the first game because the game is set up in the way. Now you might be wondering, okay Smack, what about that ending cliffhanger? I will say this, yes, it was like a massive cliffhanger, but not really. You can continue a new story from that point onwards. You can do that, and the trailer really showed that actually. In the trailer, you can hear Bigby recapping in a way the events that has happened that led him, Bigby, to the place that he is in now. You can call it therapy and whatnot, recommended by Snow White of course. The Wolf Among Us, for me personally, was enjoyable because of the hard choices that Bigby had to make, and other characters as well. It is revealed that many more difficult choices will be here in this season, so that is fantastic. At the same time, they said that whilst they're expanding, because they got the new engine, Unreal Engine, the graphics are like 10 times better, mocap is on the next level. Basically the tech of the game is fantastic, way better than the first one, but at the same time it will maintain the feel of the original one. Now I really want to see how the gameplay works. I really hope they expand the gameplay a little more, make it more free roam. It doesn't have to be an open world, it doesn't have to be semi-open world, but as long as we get the feel of that free roam stuff with tasks left and right, optional ones, that would make the game 10 times better. Like I said, they don't have to do it. Then shout out to Dom the Bomb, he's the go-to guy on Twitter and YouTube for keeping up with Telltale games. I only do games from Telltale like The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Batman. We got new concept art showcasing Scarecrow and Bigby, the new design. As you can see on your screen, take it all in. Credits to Edge magazine. I'll put the link in the description so you can check that one out. The other information that was confirmed in the Edge magazine related to the Wolf Among Us 2, it is said that the woman that we've all seen, that we've been wondering who is that woman in the beginning, where during the fight motel scene, it is revealed that the woman with Tin Man and Scarecrow is confirmed to be Dorothy Gale. So if anyone was wondering what is her name, there you go, she's gonna play an important role there. Number 1. Number 2, the major theme of this game and this season is going to be Bigby trying to figure out if he belongs in the Mundi or the Fable world. A good question that I raised when I played The Wolf Among Us 1. I was like, this guy going around, sometimes judging other fables whether they belong in the Mundi or the Fable world. What about him? And Snow White is the closest person who can do that to Bigby or for Bigby. And that is exactly what's gonna happen in this season. We know that Snow White has taken over after the nasty events of season 1. It is revealed that, and I'm not kidding by the way, Bigby is suspended after that motel fight. Which is really like interesting, like one would wonder, okay, at first I thought that it is just a cinematic trailer. That's why his transformation was so fast. If you've played the game, you know how long it takes. You know how far you have to push Bigby to transform him into his final form. But the fact that he just transformed this quick shows that there are some things happened after the first game that causes his mentality to be more aggressive, his personality to be more aggressive and whatnot, which is why he transformed so quickly, number one, and number two, a great decision by Snow White in my personal opinion, that she suspended Bigby immediately after the event. Those were nasty events. So yeah, this is the situation currently, so it's safe to say that the trailer kinda sorta showcased the beginning 20-40 minutes of the game, which is fantastic. Now we know the game will pick up immediately after the events of the first game, but recap it in a way so that everybody's catch up. The narrative and storyline of the second season will stand on its own. It's gonna be fantastic, guys. I'm here for it. So just like Dom, we're also gonna do this as regularly as possible. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, what do you do is very simple. You subscribe, alright? You follow me to Instagram, SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next one. After take care, and freaking peace. Watch out for the wolf in the shadows.